Welcome to Sleep with Myth. Close your eyes and let the world fade away. Tonight we drift beyond time, where gods dream and oceans remember their light. The rumor that made no sense. A legend whispered that beneath the earth lay another ocean. Vast, ancient, dreaming. The village built on whispers. Every night, a faint pulse rose from beneath Carolyn. Only Leora listened, pressing her ear to the soil. The night the earth breathed back. The ground rose and fell like a breath. Elders denied it. Elder Morel seemed to know more. The map that never made sense. Leora found an ancient map marked, "The Sea That Dreams." Warnings read, "Do not wake what sleeps." Moments later, a deep roar sounded beneath the earth. The crack that should not have appeared. A glowing blue crack split the village. A salty breeze rose from it. A voice whispered only to Leora, "Find me." The decision that would change everything. The crack widened as if inviting her. Leora whispered, "I'm coming." She took the first step toward the hidden ocean. The descent into the breathing earth. Leora entered the glowing crack. The earth felt warm, wet, alive. Every step echoed like water beneath stone. The tunnels that changed when seen. The tunnel walls rippled like liquid reacting to her lantern light. Blue veins pulsed under her touch, in rhythm with the heartbeat felt in the village. The water that did not fall. A waterfall hung frozen midair, liquid suspended like memory. It shifted around her fingers without wetting them. The sound only she could hear. A voice echoed through her bones. "Closer!" A glowing spiral pool formed. "You hear me," it said, "as the others once did." The history carved in water. The pool showed visions of an ancient woman, villagers, and a wave of blue light. "They chose to forget," the voice said. "They buried the entrance. They waited for me to sleep. I did not." The guardian that never left. A humanoid water figure emerged, an echo of the hidden ocean. "I called you because you listened when the earth breathed." The test of the sleeping sea. The ground liquefied beneath Leora but held her gently. "What is water to you?" it asked. "Life. Not enough. Movement. Still not enough." Finally, "Water is memory." The guardian brightened. "Good. Then you may see me. Go, before the rest of me wakes." "What wakes with you?" "The part of me that does not dream. The tunnel that moved like a living vein." The deeper Leora walked, the more the air felt heavy with memory. The tunnel walls expanded and contracted like living veins. Every step sent a ripple along the stone, alive and listening. The sea's shadow that watched. The tunnel opened into a vast cavern with a depthless pool at its center. Two enormous, luminescent eyes formed on the water's surface. "I do not sleep," the sea said. "The world only pretended I did." The memory the ocean forced her to see. The water dragged her into a vision. A silent plain, a glowing blue flood, villages erased, people reduced to shadows. The sea screamed without sound, "Remember me." Leora returned trembling. The truth the village tried to bury. "The villagers sealed memory," the sea said. "They silenced me to silence themselves." the sea that tested her mind. Water lifted Leora, reading her thoughts. "What am I to you?" it demanded. "A memory too large for the world," she answered. The sea softened for the first time, loneliness beneath its fury. The warning of the deeper dark. The sea revealed a deeper truth. I am the part that remembers everything. Beneath it, something older stirred the forgotten tide. "Go back, Leora," it warned. The cavern split open, revealing a new descent. The path that descended into silence. The cavern floor split open, revealing a spiraling passage lit by blue pulses. "You step into what I tried to keep asleep," the sea warned. Leora descended anyway, the first sign of the forgotten tide. Her lantern died, yet the air filled with floating blue particles. "We are remnants," they whispered, "the first drops of what stirs below." The chamber of rising water. A vast chamber held a still, trembling pool. A column of water rose, filled with shifting shadows. "I am what the world drowned to sleep," it said. "I do not forgive. The memory the world was not meant to see." A ribbon of water touched her wrist and dragged her into a vision of an ancient drowned city. The sea had returned forgotten truths, and people fell under the weight of remembrance. "All villages came from them," the tide whispered, the sea that remembered her name. "Leora," the water breathed. Names were currents. She had left a ripple. "Will you hear the rest, or run as they did?" "I will listen," she answered. The test of the tide that does not dream. Water spiraled around her like a living vortex. "What do you fear more? The truth you will learn, or the truth you will become?" The chamber roared, runes ignited, and the floor split into endless blue light. Leora fell into the true body of the hidden ocean. The fall that never ended. Leora fell through memory, landing in a vast underworld sea. The ocean was not asleep, it was thinking. The ocean with a voice of many. Water-formed figures rose from the surface. "We are echoes, memories, regrets," they said. "And truth, the truth of the seal." Visions showed ancient elders and a glowing bowl of water. "They sealed us not to protect themselves, but to protect you," the sea said. "Humans cannot hold an ocean's memory. They break." The sea that offered a choice. A massive form rose from the ocean. "You must choose," it said. "Wake the ocean, truth floods the world. Let it sleep, the world remains peaceful but false." The final test of the listener. Water read her fears, hopes, and hidden truths. "You do not fear the truth," the sea said, "and you fear silence more." The chamber shook as the ocean declared, "Then you are the one, the heart of the hidden sea." Leora entered the ocean's core, a vast chamber of blue spiraling memory. The sea revealed itself as a living mind, awake, remembering. The truth of the first listener. A vision showed the first listener, identical to Leora. She was Leora's ancestor, the one who made the pact to silence the sea. Memory traveled through blood, names, and stories. The broken pact. The ocean showed how the first listener sealed it. Sleep until humans can bear the truth. The pact lasted centuries, until Leora listened again. the offer of the awakened tide. Wake the ocean. Truth returns to the world, beautiful and devastating. Let it sleep. The world stays peaceful but false. Neither path was whole. The choice of the listener. Leora chose connection instead of silence or destruction. I will be the bridge, she said. She offered to carry the memories humans could not. The bond forged in light. The ocean touched her heart, filling her with visions and memory. She became the listener renewed, marked by blue light. The sea bowed to her. The return to the surface. Leora rose through the tunnels and into the moonlit village. The cracks stopped glowing. The ground quieted. She whispered, "Never again," in silence. Below, the ocean answered with a gentle heartbeat. Oyutiaro, thank you for listening to Sleep with Myth. May your dreams be vast.